Leading economist warns tomorrow's minimum wage rise decision could force the RBA to jack up interest rates. Let's go live to Trudy McIntosh. Trudy, why is the wage figure that will be handed down tomorrow so important?
Well, Tom, this essentially was the last piece of key data that the Reserve Bank has been waiting on as it weighs up whether to hike interest rates once again at the board meeting next Tuesday. The reason why this is so critical, wages growth has been one of the key factors, a concern that this could create a wage price spiral. The Reserve Bank Governor Phil lowered estimates yesterday, saying at the moment they're not seeing that, but the concern is without corresponding productivity growth to match the rising wages we're seeing, that it does make the bank's job harder. We can show you the competing claims that will be put forward before the Fair Work Commission. They've been running the ruler over this. The unions want a 7% increase for the lowest paid. Businesses want it much lower at around 3.5% to 3.8%. The government, as you recall, their submission says they don't want workers to go backwards, but they didn't include a percentage figure or a dollar amount. This was Warren Hogan, one of the nation's leading economists. He says if the Fair Work Commission overshoots here, it's going to make life harder in terms of more interest rates to come.
Right. But I think the Fair Work Commission just does know that if they start putting up wages by 6 or 7%, we're not talking about 2 more rate hikes. We're talking about 4 or 5. We're talking about having inflation entrenched. So they're going to be mindful of that.
Again, I'd be careful. People will make all sorts of predictions. The Fair Work Commission is independent. It weighs up all the evidence and it makes its call based on what it reckons is right. And it also obviously takes into account actions of others like the RBA.
Tom, we won't have long to wait. This decision will be handed down tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Trudy, thank you.